Everyone loves an underdog, the Karate Kid, Rocky, the 2007 New York Giants, and now CyberGhost, a VPN provider that's been quietly carving out its place among the heavyweights. But is it right for you? We've done extensive testing, and I'll let you know where it excels and where it falls short in this CyberGhost review, so you can answer just that. Right, so is CyberGhost worth it? Oddly enough, the first thing that makes CyberGhost VPN appealing is its price. The subscriptions are straightforward, all plans offer the same features, including 7 simultaneous connections and access to servers in over 100 countries. If you want the most cost-effective option, it's the 2-year subscription. That's ideal, and when comparing it to the market, it isn't out of touch either. It's currently a bit more than Surfshark, but actually cheaper than NordVPN. And by the way, I have some discounts for CyberGhost and its alternatives. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll see which might be better suited for you and save some money by clicking the links below or scanning any of the QR codes that you see during the video. So affordability is one thing, but security and privacy are more important. So where does that factor sit in this CyberGhost review? Now, in the past, this is an area where I've had some reservations. CyberGhost ownership has raised some questions before, and a quick Google search brings up plenty of discussions and speculation. That said, for this video, I want to focus on CyberGhost's current practices as a company and whether those are enough to earn my trust today. First of all, it has RAM-only servers, so the company can't retain any of your browsing data by design. It's wiped after every single server reboot. It has a no logs policy too, meaning that they promise not to store your IP address, browsing history, connection timestamps, or even session data. Plus, you don't have to take its word for it. This has been independently audited as proof. CyberGhost jurisdiction isn't in a country that's part of any data sharing alliances. In fact, it even has no spy servers, which are in-house, based in Romania, and further enhance your connection security. Plus, they also have 2 encryption ciphers. One is widely used by banks and other decent VPNs, and the other is rarer, but the most modern and fastest option available. Additionally, CyberGhost also utilizes WireGuard, a tunneling protocol that's considered an industry-leading option. Finally, it has a kill switch. This makes sure your data isn't leaked and your IP isn't exposed when you face network instabilities. In the past, this hasn't always worked, so I wanted to do a quick test to see if it's improved. IPleak.net is a good way to check this. And as you can see, my personal IP is hidden, and there are no DNS leaks either. All things considered, CyberGhost is doing a lot to protect your data. They even have quarterly transparency reports that further show their commitment to user privacy. I'm not actually sure what else they could be doing to be more transparent other than becoming open source. But if the ownership is something that bothers you, NordVPN and Surfshark are from a highly reputable parent company. All right, we've established that CyberGhost is safe and affordable, but what features does it have, and are its apps straightforward enough for all users? So you can get desktop and mobile apps across all major operating systems. The download and setup process doesn't take long, and the Windows and Mac layouts aren't that different. I'll be honest, when you first open the app, it can feel a bit overwhelming. But once you tap into the VPN tab, things start to click. Everything's neatly organized with servers grouped by specific activities, which is super helpful if you're not quite sure where to begin. For example, Windows users have gaming servers that are optimized to reduce latency. And they also show ping and server distance, so you can pick the best one at any given time. While these are useful, just know that they are limited to 4 countries only. The streaming servers have more choices, and using them is simple. Each server specifies which entertainment platform it's best for. Additionally, torrenting servers are ideal for consistent P2P. For the best speeds, you can filter by distance and choose the one closest to your geographic location. However, they are available only on Windows. And apart from those, CyberGhost lacks any specific torrenting features to enhance speeds or security. Next, let's head to the privacy settings. Here, CyberGhost has a good selection of tools to enhance your security. For example, block content, blocks ads, trackers, and malware. It is basic, but it's decent for making browsing safer overall. Next, there are smart rules. These are great for customizing your experience and the VPN's behavior. If you want to automatically connect to the VPN on launch, that can be set up here. You can even choose the server and desired streaming program or specific app. Plus, CyberGhost can detect new Wi-Fi connections within range of your laptop, and you can customize how the VPN responds to them for enhanced security. Finally, exceptions is another essential feature, often called split tunneling. It lets you choose which apps and browsers run through their VPN connection and which don't. I mainly use this to stop failed login attempts from my bank account, but honestly, it's useful for so much more. As you can see, CyberGhost has a lot of features. For anonymizing connection and tailoring your settings, it's decent. However, some more advanced users might miss the extras. And if that's you, my alternatives may be slightly better here. For example, in the Surfshark or CyberGhost debate, a Surfshark One subscription includes a full antivirus and some other beneficial extras too. And don't forget, don't pay full price. You can get my discount for any of my best VPN recommendations. Check it out. Right, but beyond features, performance really matters. So how dependable is CyberGhost in reality? Well, the best way to tell is to review CyberGhost speed tests to see where it sits in the market. Our research team tested a bunch of VPNs across different locations using their fastest tunneling protocols, and the results here are clear. CyberGhost is fast even across different locations. As a user, I found CyberGhost speeds are enough for most activities. You can stream 4K content, torrent, and browse without major issues. Its server fleet is also impressive. It used to advertise 10,000 servers, but as of today, its exact number is hidden, and you can even request them to add a VPN server that is missing. However, in testing, NordVPN is faster. In fact, its speeds are unmatched. So if you're stuck between CyberGhost or NordVPN, on paper, NordVPN speeds are unmatched. All right, so is CyberGhost VPN good when there's so many other choices out there? Well, it has the same solid security practices as other top VPNs. Its implementation of optimized servers has made it ideal for a beginner who wants more functionality. Plus, its feature set is decent and its price is competitive. However, I can't say it's perfect. With a lack of unique features and slower speeds, it might not be for everyone. So consider what you prioritize before making your decision. Thanks for watching this CyberGhost VPN review. I hope to catch you in the next video. Peace.